Why, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got something that came in a Zen Pop box. Go to zenpop.jp, use the coupon code RAMENRATER for a discount. So, what we got? We've got Sapporo Ichiban Double Wasabi Yakisoba. Wasabi Yakiwabi. So yeah, that's what they're calling it. Double Wasabi. So, I guess the idea is that it will be very wasabi. This one will take 3 minutes. So, here's some of the little bits. I think that's beef. Little bits of beef. The powder and a liquid. And the noodle block. And I'm just dropping them in this pot that has water because this is going to get drained off. So it's Tuesday, and that means good things and bad things. Not really all that bad, but kind of a bummer. So today is my son Miles' last day of school for the rest of this week and all of next week. So they do conferences later this week, and then next week they just kill the whole thing for Thanksgiving. It's like, I don't know. I remember we got like maybe the day before Thanksgiving, and that was it. It's like school's weird these days, man. It used to be like you'd have a really decent length summer, and you don't anymore. It's like they always have half days on Fridays in a lot of school districts. A lot of times they don't have like no school on Fridays, like repeatedly. So they go until like mid to late July or June, which is crazy. And then they start like at the end of August. Screw that. I'd want my summer. I'd be pissed off. But you know, I think I understand the concept, though. It's like the less prolonged time the kids are out of school, the less they're gonna lose out of their brain holes of what they were taught, because they were all paying like very close attention while they were in class and not thinking about their iPhones or emojis and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think there was anything wrong at all with the way things were when I went to school. I mean, you had assignments, you did them, you didn't do them, you got bad marks. It just doesn't... Now they have the new math, they've got just all these different things. It's like somebody went like, we need to find a way to make more money off this school crap. So let's redesign the whole thing. We'll do these things with these so-called experts and make it happen. And it's just like, I found a long time ago something that's very true. If you take 3 or 4 people and you show them something, like I used to do like posters for art posters for like events and stuff, right? You show them the poster, like, what do you think? Wow, that's cool. But if you ask them, is this all right? Would you change anything? You're going to get something completely different. You're going to get 20 different ways of like, well, I would do this and I wouldn't do that, and I would do this and I wouldn't do that. And then you get change after change after change. Well, I think it's like that with like, not just the school thing, but with a lot of things involving business and planning. People just want to go like, oh, well, I have to, you know, interject something. And it's like, Do you? Do you really? No, just leave it be. Just let well enough be alone. But people like to be a pain. Well, I think it really needs this. No, you don't. You don't care. You just want to be heard. Blah, blah, blah had a great idea. No, they didn't. No, they didn't have a great idea. Yeah, I remember one time it was this poster I did for a... my family's involved with this animal organization that basically deals with if you've got a cat or dog, they'll help get them spayed or neutered. Help control the pet population. Get your dog or cat spayed or neutered today. And what was the other one? If your dog needs shots, if your cat needs shots. A lot of times people will call in. This is like supposed to be for like low income people. People will call up and be like, yeah, my cat got hit by a car. It's got a broken leg. I need help. But I'm poor. And so they'll like pay half or all sorts of stuff. Which is cool. Anyways, they needed a poster because they were doing a fundraising event called a motorcycle poker run. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. So, of course, I found a picture of dogs playing poker. You know. This is a non-profit group, so I figure it's... And it's a little group. A very little group in a little town. So immediately, I had this poster all set up. It was rad. It had, like, the font was like a Western font. I mean, it was cool. It was a rad poster. Well, I think somebody's going to come and try to sue us for copyright infringements. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody! Nobody cares. Anybody who would do that would be a douchebag anyways. You know why? Because it's to help animals. And you don't even have to worry about that because guess who's participating in the event? It's a motorcycle bike poker run. It's full of bikers. So I think the bikers who are into animals and stuff, they're not gonna, you know, have the Hell's Angels going after people dissing on their pets. But long story short, it ended up going through. I think I ended up getting to the point where like, no, I'm not making any more changes. You guys have had the most ridiculous changes. I've made a few. I'm good. You know, that's pretty good. I was expecting a lot more wasabi flavor, but for the flavor it's got, it's pretty good. Not blowing my mind, not blowing my mouth off, my mouth. Oh, I should do a whole episode where I comment about how Canadians say the word mouth. That's like my favorite thing in the world. Blah, blah. What's your mouth? What's your mouth when you're in my house? Yeah. I have to say, and it's not like a slight on Canadians at all. I think Canadians are rad. And I really like how Canadians pronounce things. I think it's interesting. I know it's like part British after time. I don't know, I could be wrong. But it's neat. I like I love Canada, so you guys get all butthurt about it. I'm thoroughly sorry. I did not mean to hurt your butt. So yeah. What's your move? Michael Ironside. You may know him from the hit TV program V the Final Battle, and V the TV series. Not the one in 2009. I'm talking the 80s one with Faye Grant and Beastmaster. You know? Okay. Type in Faye Grant in IMDb, and you'll find something called V. Not that I don't know that she really is anybody. Oh, you know who was in that show is the guy who played Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. Anyways, good show. Here we go. Hold on, it'll be worth it. Why is he putting mayonnaise in a Ziploc bag? You'll see. We got lots of mayo. We never use it. That's funny. Alright, I hope you're ready. Ooh, that's pretty big. I don't know. The best thing to put on yakisoba is mayo, but it's all about how you apply it. So you cut a little corner out of a Ziploc that you put a bunch of mayo in, and if you're lucky, you get the right little bit out, then you can do this. Hopefully this is gonna work right. Good enough. There you go. That's better. Alright, well, there you go. Wasabi, double wasabi yakisoba with some mayo, some pickled ginger, and some spring onion and other junk. Alright, cool. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one and bye.